We keep having amazing times on our trip to Asia. The last time we connected when we were in Singapore. We have since left Singapore and come to Bali. Now, I know a lot of you are concerned about the fact that there have been some tsunami in a part of Indonesia, but for your information, here in Bali, we're safe and we're fine. Here in Bali, we actually checked into the Anvaya, the 5-star Anvaya Hotel. It's a beautiful, wonderful place. And today we've been to see several places. Went to a safari park and it's been a great day. We've had some wonderful meals. So it's all been great, but I will say I'm yet to have an experience that beats Singapore. And I keep talking about Singapore because Singapore has done incredible work with its tourism sector. Singapore is earning somewhere in the region of $20 billion a year from tourism receipts. In Ghana, we earn just about $1 billion thereabout. We can do so much more, and I see what Singapore is doing with tourism, and I ask myself, why can't we do so much more? And if we can actually do a lot more with tourism and get to earn a whole lot more, we're going to have foreigners, tourists coming to Ghana, and they're going to come to Ghana with dollars. That's hard currency, and they're going to spend it in Ghana. We're going to get more jobs. Now, back in Singapore, there's one guy I can never forget. He's our tour guide. We call him CS. Now, CS has been talking to me about what they're doing with tourism and why the country looks so beautiful and so clean. Let's hear him doing that.
Okay, basically I think in Singapore, we do have approximately 200 millions of trees around the Singapore. And the reason is because we want to make Singapore as a garden city. As in early days, there's nothing to attract Singapore. So we have to make Singapore as a garden city to attract the tourists from all over the world to come over here. And successfully, we have made it into the gardens in the city. And one good thing is that Singapore is very small. As in, wherever you go, it's very close. You need not have to travel 3 to 4 hours or probably half a day or 1 day of journey. So from point to point, the most you take is maybe half an hour to 1 hour.
So Singapore is doing great with tourism. Here in Bali where we are, they're also doing incredibly great work with tourism and earning so much money from it. That's been the eye-opener for me, and that's the message I want to send back home, that we can do so much more with tourism. I want to say thank you once again to Millennium Insurance, to Adansi Travels, who have made this trip possible, and for us to have this eye-opening experience. There'll be more coming your way. Stay tuned.